Assalamu alaikum, everybody. My name is Dr. Suhail. I would like to welcome you all on behalf of NED Scholars and IEOM Society Pakistan. Uh, we are fortunate enough today that we have Afaq Javed Sahab with us, uh, who has graciously accepted our invitation to teach you guys one of the most important tool and philosophy about quality improvement known as Six Sigma. Uh, इंशाल्लाह आप लोग इसमें बहुत कुछ सीखेंगे. नॉट ओनली आप ये सीखेंगे बल्कि एक ऐसे शख्स से सीखेंगे जो कि इस फील्ड के अंदर बहुत ज़्यादा मकबूल भी है और मशहूर भी है इस लिहाज से कि इन्होंने कई लोगों को अपने अंडर ट्रेन किया है इस फील्ड में. बेहतरीन चीज़ जो मैं आप लोगों को एडवाइस करूँगा आज वो ये कि जब आप लोग ये कोर्स लें इनसे तो जितने ज़्यादा क्वेश्चंस आप कर सकते हैं इनसे उतना ही ज़्यादा आप सीखेंगे. कंटेंट वगैरह जो बुक वगैरह है वो आप लोगों को मिल जाएगी ईमेल के थ्रू इस वीक. लेकिन उससे भी ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ जो है वो ये है कि आप लोग इनसे सवालात करें और इसको एक इंटरैक्टिव सेक्शन बनाए बजाय इसके कि आप सिर्फ सुन रहे हो इनकी बात. जितना ज़्यादा आप इनसे सवाल करेंगे जितने चाहे वो कोई छोटा सवाल हो बड़ा सवाल हो हर सवाल की एक अहमियत है. तो जितने ज़्यादा आप सवालात करेंगे उतना ही ज़्यादा ये अच्छा होगा. अ, आफाक साहब का ज़्यादातर करियर फोर्ड मोटर कंपनी में गुजरा है और आज भी वो वहीं पे काम कर रहे हैं. और जो एक बात बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है वो ये कि एनेडियन है हमारे हमारे से सीनियर हैं और सबसे बड़ी बात ये है कि एक ऐसा शख्स जो कि विलिंग है किसी भी शख्स को सिखाने के लिए जो सीखना चाहता हो. तो ये बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट बात है कि आप सीखने चाहते हैं इस वजह से आपको ये चीज़ सीखने को मिलेगी. कुछ लोगों ने आप में से इन स्कॉलरशिप के सिलसिले में बात करी है कि आप इसको अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते तो स्कॉलरशिप मिल जाए. तो मैं बताता चलूँ कि आपको इस हफ्ते मिल जाएगा आपका रिज़ल्ट मिल जाएगा कि किसको स्कॉलरशिप मिली है किसको नहीं. स्कॉलरशिप के जो अमाउंट है वो 500 रुपये है. तो बाकी पैसे फिर भी आप लोगों को देने होंगे. देने का तरीक़ा पैसे जमा कराने का तरीक़ा भी आपको ईमेल के थ्रू मिल जाएगा. इस वक्त आप ज़्यादातर कंसंट्रेशन अपनी पढ़ाई की तरफ करिए. अगेन मैं बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ आफाक साहब का कि उन्होंने विलिंगली इस चीज़ को एक्सेप्ट किया और हमारी इनविटेशन को और आप लोगों को पढ़ाने के लिए आज यहाँ पे आए. आफाक साहब आप कुछ अब
हाँ
आपके
जी।
को देता हूँ मैं.
थैंक
सॉरी
थैंक यू
मैं
वेरी मच।
वीडियो नहीं ऑन कर सकता. मैं दरअसल इस वक्त भी लेटा हुआ ही हूँ इसलिए कि मेरी तबीयत सही नहीं है. फिर
टेक केयर।
इंशाल्लाह बात होती है.
इंशाल्लाह अल्लाह बेहतर करेगा इंशाल्लाह. So just I want to introduce myself. My name is Afaq Javed, and like you have seen, if you go any topic, you can find thousands of the video. Um, and my video is like looks like it you can find better videos, best videos, and concept is not to have the videos and just go through the videos, but like as I said, PowerPoint videos and lot of information available in the web. So the concept of my message, my training is to give you the idea, just grasp the idea. It's not a matter of who is present in and what kind of presentation is there, you know. It's not worth it. So everybody should sign off. Like we need to know how many people are signed off, and and make sure they are regular in the classes so that we should not have any gap. So sta- don't hesitate to ask any question, like if I am not being able to answer, definitely I will do my research and I will give you my answer. It's not necessary I know everything. I'm not so expert. I know the things, but like I am not expert. I don't have expertise, like, but I can find the answer for any question you ask. So it is like as being said, this is interactive class. It is not like, okay, I'm teaching and you guys are listening. Okay, just try to grasp. If not anything, not you guys are not understanding, then definitely we can go back and uh, excuse me, we can explain again and again. So why you are in this class? Anybody can answer? Anybody? Like why you want to attend this class? To get the certification, to get the knowledge, to
No,
get the exposure?
sir, I'm in the class. The reason behind we can solve the problem, find the optimal solution of any problem. So through Six Sigma, we can
Hmm.
solve the problem by the
Hmm.
optimal way.
Okay. And what is the definition of the problem?
Uh, in my terms, definition is the problem definition is financial problems in the financial industry, like
नीचे जा रही
किस
है
तरीके से
क्यों
मैक्सिमम प्रॉफिट कमाया जा सकता है इंडस्ट्री के अंदर किसी भी ऑपरेशंस के थ्रू। अगर फाइनेंशियल ऑपरेशन कोई जो हैंडल कर रहे हैं तो उसमें
Make
किस
sure
तरीके
other
से बेस्ट पॉसिबल।
yeah, make sure other people
सॉरी
are
सर।
mute. Other people mute themselves. If some one person is talking, other person should mute themselves. Okay, please.
ओके
Okay, go ahead. Go
सर।
ahead. Open,
सर इन
discuss
माई टर्म्स
openly.
हाँ
Yeah.
सर, इन माई टर्म प्रॉब्लम इज कि किस तरीके से फाइनेंशियल इंडस्ट्री को हैंडल किया जाए बेस्ट पॉसिबल सिनेरियो में। अगर कहीं कॉस्ट कटिंग हो सकती है किसी भी चीज़ में तो किस तरीके से करें। कॉस्ट
Hmm.
कटिंग किसी प्रोडक्ट के अंदर अगर करना है तो किस तरीके से हो सकता है वो। ऑपरेशंस है, फाइनेंस है, और दूसरी तरफ एक और फाइनेंशियल इंडस्ट्री ट्रेडिंग फर्म्स के अंदर ट्रेड अगर करते हैं आप किसी चीज़ के अंदर तो वहाँ पे किस तरीके से आप
Hmm.
ऑप्टिमल वे में लेके जा सकते हैं, इस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व किस तरह कर सकते हैं कॉस्ट कटिंग की।
You are talking about the cost optimization. Okay, good, good.
ये सर।
Okay. Any other person?
Assalamu alaikum, sir. Am I audible?
Islam. Uh-huh.
Uh,
Abrar.
Sir, myself
Yes.
Javed sir. I'm undergraduate in mechanical engineering. According to
Hmm.
me, जैसे हम अगर प्रॉब्लम के सेंस पे हैं तो हमारे पास प्रॉब्लम ये होता है, जैसे जस्ट लाइक अगर हम एक कोई भी एक जस्ट लाइक सॉलिड मैकेनिक्स की बात करें, अगर हम उसमें बीम ले रहे हैं तो उसको अगर हम सॉल्व कर रहे हैं, उसके अंदर डिफ्लेक्शन वगैरह मालूम कर रहे हैं, और इसी सेम चीज़ को जो है हम लोग सॉफ्टवेयर के थ्रू देख रहे हैं, अगर हमारे पास दोनों चीज़ें टच नहीं करती हैं तो उसके अंदर जो है कोई प्रॉब्लम होता है, कोई एरर होता है जो मतलब हमसे मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग हो रही होती है। जस्ट लाइक अभी रिसेंटली मैंने पावर प्लांट पे काम किया था, तो हैंड रिटन के थ्रू जो है मेरी एफिशिएंसी 92% आ रही थी, बट जब मैं उसको
Hmm.
सॉफ्टवेयर के थ्रू कर रहा था तो सॉफ्टवेयर के अंदर 700 के मतलब करीब आ रही थी। तो उसके अंदर मतलब जो है ना, मैंने क्या किया था कि हैंड रिटन में थोड़ी गलतियाँ की थी, फिर उससे मतलब एरर, कोई भी एरर को मतलब एनालाइज करना, किसी एरर को जो है ना डिटेक्ट करना, कोई मतलब सोल्यूशन करते वक्त, दैट्स नोन एज प्रॉब्लम।
You are talking about the defects. Yes.
यस।
Defects. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Good, good. Any other person? How many people are in the class, by the
सर
way? How many people in the class? How many people in the class?
सर 90 अराउंड 18 नाउ।
18. Okay. Just make sure everybody should be regular in the class, because if you are going to miss one day, then definitely should be gap. We don't want any gap or any. This is a kind of learning curve. Okay. Go ahead. Any other
Uh,
person?
Sir, am I audible?
Yes.
Sir, my name is Shehzad Bukti. I am a fresh graduate from NED. Sir, for me के problem varies according to the field. Like अगर एक financial है तो वहाँ different problems होती हैं. Like electronic sector, we have different technical problems and some general problems.
Hmm.
So, और for me problem की general definition यही है कि the expected result we are not getting, it may be due to the problem.
Mhm, mhm.
And sir,
So
why I want to
expected,
do?
you identified the expected results, yes. You
Yes,
identify what are the expected results, and if you are not getting the expected results, there is a deviation, or you are not. The reason may be uh, some flaw in the process or something more scrap you are getting, okay, or more defects
exactly.
you are getting, or more defects. We will talk about this. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, explain.
And sir, further, I am fresh graduate, so I am going to join the job industry. So that's why I joined to this course to perform best and know how the industry works and how to find out the problems and solve it.
Yeah, this is the key of my course. I just want to give you some example. Don't go to the presentation specific. As I said, you'll get the presentation in YouTube, this and that, thousands of the YouTube. Okay, but I want to give you the concept. Ask me the question. So I'm my background is I grew up in manufacturing environment, and back home in Pakistan, I worked as a plant manager, as a production manager, always in production and maintaining the production high volume. Okay, so uh, so so I just want to give you the idea how the production manufacturing industries works, what is the expected out of the in a production environment, and how we can reduce the waste, scrap, and we will talk about the terminologies and versus what is the expected out of it. And as I said, don't go to the presentation. Is a kind of open discussion. Is like webinar. Okay, it is not that I'm presenting any presentation. No, you can get better my presentation. You can get lot of presentation in the system. So it's like very pretty, very very impressive presentation you can get. Okay, and many people are working in this area. But like my idea to give you the concept, get the concept. What if you get the concept? Definitely you can explain, you can implement. Okay, the key is when you go out of this course, you take away you takeaways, you are getting information, you are trying to implement, you are trying to see what is happening. This is the main concept. Go ahead. Next. Some other person was speaking, I think. Any other person? Any other person or no?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम
Sir,
सर।
I have a question.
Mhm.
बोलिए
Seth,
बोले।
you can go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर। सर आई एम सैफर रहमान फ्रॉम सेकंड ईयर। अकॉर्डिंग टू मी प्रॉब्लम की डेफिनेशन ये हो सकती है कि कोई भी चीज़ जो आपको गोल अचीव करने में रेजिस्ट करे, तो ये एक प्रॉब्लम की डेफिनेशन होती है। अब इस कोर्स के
Very
थ्रू
good.
हम देख सकते हैं कि क्या हम ऐसे टर्मिनोलॉजीज अप्लाई करें कि उस प्रॉब्लम को या तो रिड्यूस करें या बिल्कुल ख़त्म करें।
Very good point. Like goal. Okay. Goal means like, okay, uh, its goal may be long term or short term basis. Okay. So when you are
डिजायर
working,
आउटकम्स।
yes, desired outcome. Yes, good point. So when you are the like in production environment, definitely suppose your goal is like we will talk about this one, different examples. Suppose you are manufacturing one part and your expectation is scrap should not be there, be more than 1%. And but if you are getting 10% or 20% scrap, then definitely you have to react and you have to find a way how to reduce the scrap. This is one of the thing. How to improve the productivity. Okay, this is second thing. And what are the causes? What are the causes? Is it special causes or assignable causes or other causes? We have to, we will go in details. We are going to use Six Sigma method. Uh, Also, we will use the lean manufacturing, Kaizen. Many items have many fields, many discussion, many points have to be discussed. Yeah, we will discuss it like good point, like the when you are working in any of the um industry or any of the you take from very technical high tech versus mid tech versus low tech industries. But everywhere we have to monitor the process and reduce the variation. Variation is the key word. Variation. Just अपने दिमाग में अपने माइंड में फिक्स करने के वेरिएशन वर्ड इज द मेन culprit of the game. Okay, so suppose somebody is making shirts. Okay, very common. Okay, okay, sleeve size is 28. Okay, so have you ever bought a shirt which one sleeve size is 27 inches, the other sleeve side is 25 inches? No. Go to any market, go to any shop, buy the shirt. You will, if you require 28 inches size of the sleeve, both sleeves will be 28 size. You never saw one sleeve is 28, other sleeve is 30 inches. You never saw. Why? They have the measurement criteria established. They are controlling the process, and they are monitoring the process, and they are trying to reduce the variation. Variation is the key. Okay, variation key. You go any of the industry, it may be high tech, aircraft industry, manufacturing industries, steel industries, uh, maybe some like masala industries or any industries, but like they are maintaining the how to control the variation. Okay, so in any of the industry, and you name it, any of the industry, they're like they have the target and they want to meet the target, and target should be without variation. Okay, so like suppose somebody is producing 150 shirts. Okay, so they want to make sure somebody chat me some message. Somebody can I see the message again? Chat. I saw some message. Currently my camera is not working.
Sir, he's texting to us because I announced in the group that please open the video.
Okay,
So
okay,
don't worry. Continue, please.
okay. So go back. Okay, no problem. Thank you. So so uh, go any of the manufacturing. Okay, any of the manufacturing. So variation. Just control the variation. Okay. If we control the variation, then we will have less rejection and less scrap, and output will be increased. This is very generalized terms. I'm not talking about stats. I'm not talking about Six Sigma. I'm not talking about lean. This is very general idea I want to give you how these things started. So therefore, I'm trying to give you the background. Like guys, any damn process, like any process, sorry about my language, any process, mm, and go in steel industries, manufacturing. I was in wheel manufacturing plant in back home in Pakistan. You know, like I was a senior production manager there, and I started my career Pakistani Steel. Then I went to Blostan Wheels as a I was when in steel mill we were blending the coal and making coke for the coke oven batteries, and I was the in charge for the about 150 people. I started my career when I was as soon as I came out of the college, I went for the training, and then I got this job, and I was handling very start. I was handling 150 people. Then I moved to wheel rim manufacturing plant. I was their senior manager production. So production is my kind of experience. So we were making wheels manufacturing plant, SPECO unit, Pakistan Automobile Corporation at that time. Then I moved to Excite Batteries as a plant manager. So whenever I saw my production career, I always try to focus from the beginning how to reduce the waste and how to eliminate the waste, how to eliminate the scrap, how to eliminate the rework. Okay, what is rework? When you are talking about rework, what is rework? Suppose, give the example of this shirt, shirt manufacturing plant. The guy, couple of guys are working on the line, they are manufacturing shirts. One guy got, okay, my sleeve size should be 28 inches, but I am getting 30 inches. So he keep the shirts, that 30 inches shirts, he keep aside. Now he gave to another person to cut it out and make it 28. So this is cutting out. This is remodification. This is the kind of rework. Okay. But it is also wastage because you have the extra head who is doing this rework. So the concept it is manufacturing process. We have to eliminate the rework. We have to eliminate rework always give you extra head to be there, so somebody should be working there, somebody should be working. So your process should be so optimized, like there is no rework, there is no scrap, because everything is cost at the end of day. Owner of the company or management of the company is looking forward how much cost we are having, and how much scrap we are having, how much unnecessary cost we are having. So, so unnecessary cost, unnecessary overheads, we have to eliminate. The concept of whole Six Sigma, whole lean manufacturing, whole Kaizen, all these technologies, all these wordings are used to eliminate the waste variations. Okay, this is the concept. Any question? Any question? Or any observation or anybody wants to give the feedback? Okay, okay, good. Are you seeing my screen?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No? Okay, let me see what is happening here. Now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so we are talking about the basic stats and definition of Six Sigma. Okay, this is like so like what stats is like turning data into decision, because it it give you, okay, how much variation we are getting in the process, what is the expected out of process, what is the end result of the process, all circle around the process. Or suppose you are manufacturing any item, you said, okay, any item you are manufacturing. You want to see at the end of day what are the numbers out of this process. I was expecting 100 pieces, but I am getting 98 pieces. 2 pieces I scrap, and the cost of 2 pieces is suppose $100. So this stats give you the data and to make your decision. Suppose today you are running any of the item in production mode. Suppose today you are running, today is the high scrap, 10% is scrap. So you are going to tell, no, I have to stop back and I have to do maintenance on my machine, or maybe there are several reasons. Maybe the operator is new, maybe the maintenance is not done correctly, maybe the machine or equipment is old enough now, or maybe environmental is the factor, or maybe attendance is low. So many things. So stats give you the data, and and data give you the heads up to take the decision. Suppose you are running 3 shifts in the plant. Suppose you are running 3 shifts in the plant. Third shift, you require 10 people to run the plant, but 7 people are absent. But you are going to do it. You are going to tell, no, it is not worth it to run my whole production line because I don't have the operators. My data will not be acceptable to make a decision. So stats just give the idea, it gives you the idea about the data. How many pieces I am creating out of process, how many pieces I am scrapping, how many pieces are going to rework bin. What is end of day? What is my net result? Net result is acceptable. Suppose you are working plant manager. Okay. You are manufacturing in a manufacturing environment. You have machining, everybody has idea about the machining, yes.
Yes.
Stamping,
sir.
everybody has idea of stamping, yes, stamping presses, we are using presses.
Yes.
Everybody has an idea of welding, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So there
Yes,
are
sir.
3 process. I explain you one product you are making, stamping, machining, and welding. Suppose any X part you are making, X part process is stamping. You got the steel from other source, stamping, machining, and welding. In any of the process, you are getting high rejection. Suppose stamping. Stamping makes, suppose it is making holes in the part. So if holes are out of tolerance and not meeting the requirement, then you are going to scrap or rework the part. You are going to take a decision. Yes, can I rework? Can I, or should I scrap? This is your decision based on the data. See, based on the data. Go to machining, same thing. When the part goes to machining, okay, machining is not proper. So you are going to take the decision whether I have to move forward or just, or what should I do? I should repair my machine or I let it go. So all data, data is telling you, data is communicating with you. Data is the key. Data is communicating to you. Hey guy, I am data. Machining is data. Name of the machining is giving you the data. Machining is asking, I am produced with a 10% scrap. Would you like me to run? Would you like me to go to the maintenance department so that they can repair me? I am the machining. I am asking the question to you. I am running with 10% scrap. You want me to run production or you want me to go back to the maintenance people so that they can repair me? You understand? Everybody understanding or no? Yes, no, or
Yes.
nothing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Ask me, stop me, okay? So, so data is the key. I'm trying to explain you guys. I suppose I am the machine. I am the machine. You, I am giving you the part with the 10% scrap. So you have to decide whether I should run or I should go to the maintenance department to repair me or replace me some parts so I can reduce with the 1% scrap. Your target is 1% scrap, but the machine is running 10%, whether the machine should go in maintenance or whether keep it operating. This is your decision, your management decision. So data speaks. When we say data speaks, every equipment, wherever you go, every machine, every press, every welding or whatever the process, every speaks. They speaks themselves. Go to welding, same thing. Welding is producing the part with 5% scrap. It is in your target. Okay, go ahead. If it is in your not in your target, so welding is asking, hey guys, I'm welding. I am running with 5% scrap. Would you like me to go to maintenance department? Or would you like to replace the machine? Or would you like to run me like as it is? So you are going to take the decision based on the data. Understand? Just
Yes.
stop me if you're not understanding. I'm very, I try to create this whole presentation, whole things in a very simple way so the people understand. I don't want to give you the big wording, this and that, and you're not understanding. So, as I said, you can get thousands of the presentation in the system now. Thousands, very pretty presentation, very good presentation, but we have to get into it. We have to understand what we are talking about. If we are not understanding, then it is useless. This is all useless, you know. So the purpose of this class, I have to give you the message, guys, spend time, learn, question, and so everybody understand. Then again go back, What is process? What is process flow? What is control plan? I will give you the example in one of my presentation. I have to add, I think, example of the control plan. And what is process FME? These are the basic documents we have to understand. Then we have to go back to the Six Sigma tools, If you don't have an understanding of these basic documents, then it's useless to go through all the activities. So we talk about process is like everything, as I said, you are making a general part. The process, as I explained, process flow is you are getting the material. Suppose coil or any blanks you are getting from a steel supplier. You are machining it, stamping it, making holes or whatever is. Then machining, then welding. After welding, you are shipping the customer. So 3 steps. One step you are getting material. Second step you are stamping. Third step you are, stamping, machining and welding. 4 steps. Simple, very simple. Any just any part. Okay. 4 step. This is my process flow. Understand? I am getting material. I am checking the material is okay or not. Incoming quality. Here comes incoming quality. Whether the supplier is sending the good material or bad material. Whether the material, how you are going to check material certificates. Or you will inspect some of the abruptly pull out some sample, you are going to measure it. So here comes the incoming quality. Incoming, your plant is only stamping, machining and welding. But the material you are getting from outside. So outside material coming to your facility, this is the incoming quality. Incoming quality, you are controlling the parts so that I should not put the bad parts into my machine. I can get the more scrap, I can get the more rework and I will impact my quality. I will impact my cost. Understand? You just stop me if you are not understanding. So focus on incoming quality, then your processes, each process and final process and shipping process, and what is ultimate out of all incoming quality. Maybe you reject 10%. Press, maybe you rejection 5%. Machining you have 1% and welding you have 2%. So average total scrap, you count out how much scrap you got it, how much it is going to impact by cost of quality. This is cost of quality. We talk about the cost of quality. This is cost of quality. So scrap rework, just to stats is telling you the data. Stats is your measure, you are controlling your measurables. So Data tells you the story. In each step, in each process, in each, so it goes to data and it gives you the call, how much profitable you are, how much cost. Is it profitable? Is it not profitable? Some of the industries you shut down their operation. Why? Maybe they are not meeting the quality of the product, or their scrap is so much high. I saw a couple of industries, they shut down the business, completely shut down the business because they are not making, they were not profitable. So profit starts from stats. Have you seen any industry? I don't know. Have you visit any? You guys have an opportunity to visit any of the industry or no? Give me
Yes, sir, I
example.
have visited last.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I have visited.
What is it? You are breaking up.
Sir, I have visited last time in Union Fabrics, a power plant industry.
Okay. What was the process there? Can you explain?
Basically, यस सर बेसिकली हम लोग वहाँ गए थे हमें मतलब एक सीवी मिला था कॉम्प्लेक्स ब्रीदिंग प्रॉब्लम उसके अंदर हमें जाके बॉयलर की जो है ना एफिशिएंसीज वगैरह जो है ना एनालाइज करनी थी कि उनका प्लांट किस तरह से जो जनरेट होता है और हमें जो है
Hmm.
अपनी थ्योरेटिकल जितनी भी हम लोग चीज़ें पढ़ रहे थे उनको जो है ना एक्चुअल रियल मतलब सिनेरियो से कन्वर्ट करना था जिस प्लांट पे हम लोग विजिट करने के लिए गए थे वहाँ बेसिकली जो है सबसे पहली चीज़ जो है बॉयलर के अंदर जो है पानी आता है तो कुछ इंडस्ट्रीज ऐसे होते हैं जो है बाहर से मतलब पानी परचेज करते हैं बहुत से इंडस्ट्री जैसे इलेक्ट्रिक का प्लांट है वो भी मतलब बाहर से ही पानी मंगवाते हैं बट इस इंडस्ट्री की सबसे अच्छी बात ये थी कि ये लोग अपने सारा जो पानी होता है ना इनका जो वेस्ट वाटर होता है पूरे कंपनी का
Waste
जो
water.
वेस्ट वाटर होता है
Hmm.
हाँ जी किसी ने अगर लाइक अगर किसी ने पानी ड्रिंक किया और उन्होंने फेंका हाथ धोने वो वॉश हैंड्स के पानी हो गए और वजू के पानी हो गए जो भी वो सारा वेस्ट वाटर इनके पास जो है प्रोसेस होता है सबसे पहले जो होता है इनके पास स्क्रीनिंग के बाद न्यूट्रलाइजेशन होमोजेनाइजेशन लाइक दिस
Hmm.
ये तकरीबन जो है पूरा प्रोसेस उसी पानी को रिसाइकल करके उसी पानी को जो है ये लोग अपने प्लांट पे दोबारा चढ़ा रहे होते हैं और जहाँ पे हम
Hmm.
गए थे वो एक
Recycling.
डाइंग और प्रिंटिंग मशीन थी जी
Hmm.
सर तो उन्होंने
Okay.
अपने पानी को रिसाइकल करके उसी को यूज किया था तो वो बॉयलर को स्टीम जनरेट करके आगे जो है मशीन को चला रहे थे और आई
Good.
थिंक
Good.
लो कॉस्ट पे बहुत ही वो अच्छा मतलब काम कर रहे
As a private company, it was like
थे
government
इट
owned.
नो नो इट इज अ प्राइवेट
Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah. Good. So, like, so, so everybody understand, like he was talking about the, definitely he has gone through some data analysis, like, so I'm still stuck up in stats, definition of the stats, like, so it says turning data into decisions. So we were talking about like, okay, guys, every process started from incoming process to final process, every process, data is the key. If you're not collecting the data, then how you are going to manage your cost, how you are going to manage your profit, or what is your to achieve the target, so it is like data, turning data into decision. Data gives you the history, it speaks, data speaks, and it gives you to decide whether I am going to proceed further, whether this is I am going to make the profit, or and it is every day. It is not like, okay, one day you collect the data, second day you are not collecting the data. It is not going to happen. If you are in production environment, daily basis, every shift, every hour, you have to collect the data because it is giving you the end results. And end result decide either you are profitable or not profitable. Understand? So without data, you cannot justify your operation. You cannot justify the outcome. You cannot justify the profit. So every industry is there. They want to make the profit, So like if we are not controlling the data, we are not stop the bleeding, definitely it is going to impact our process. Understand? Any question?
Yes, sir. Can you please repeat the control plane again?
You are breaking up. Can you explain the question?
Sir, can you please repeat the control concept?
Control plan you are talking about?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we are going to discuss the control plan in further slides, Like I would like to give you example of the control plan. Yes. So control plan is a document which give you the reaction plan of each process, Okay. So it give you the like, okay, after press, I gave you the example of press here, like after press, what you are going to check, what is the specification, and how many pieces you are checking. So based on surrogate history, surrogate data, we establish our measurement criteria and we establish how we are controlling process. I will give you the example of the control plan. Any other question? I am still stuck up in these stats because I want you guys to be more clear. It's it's I don't want to go slide by slide quickly, I just want you guys explain. You guys have enough explanation, It's like is not like reading the slides. Okay. So we talk about the turning data into decisions. So data compels you take your decision. Okay. Everybody understand like turning data into decision. Data always tell you, guys, I am the data. I am speaking you what decision you are taking. You want me to run? I am the press. I am asking you. My data is creating 10%. You want me to run or you want me to go to ask maintenance to repair me or rework me? So every machine is asking you, this is my data. What decision you are going to make it? So decisions always based on data. This is the wording. There is no data, you cannot take the decision. Data speaks. As I said, press is speaking, welding machine is speaking, machining is speaking, asking you to take decision. Are you guys digesting my comments?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. Give me a minute. I have to heat up my cup of tea. Okay. 1 second. Okay. I have to microwave. 1 second.
Okay, sir. शहजाद भाई शहजाद भाई
जी मोहित।
आपने ये स्लाइड्स पढ़ा है अपने
हाँ, कोर्स हमने
एकेडमी
थर्ड
के
ईयर में जी जी, थर्ड ईयर में पढ़ा था एक प्रोबेबिलिटी इन स्टैटिस्टिक्स। जी जी।
मिनिटेक का कोर्स उसके अंदर सॉफ्टवेयर यूज होता है ना सीरत भाई?
जी
मिनिटेक का भी इसके अंदर सॉफ्टवेयर यूज होता है ना, जैसे
जी जी,
मैंने पीछे का
एग्जैक्टली एग्जैक्टली।
हाँ।
फिर तो मेरे ख्याल से वकास तुमने भी पढ़ा होगा।
हाँ पढ़ा है मैंने।
आप लोग बोर तो नहीं हो रहे? You are getting bored
नो
or
सर।
no?
नो सर।
नो सर।
नो
नो
सर।
सर।
Okay,
नो
yeah.
सर।
Stop me, okay? If you feel I am repetitive much because I just want to आपके माइंड में बिठाना चाहता हूँ. I want you should learn it. It's not, as I said, thousand of the presentation you can get from the videos and this and that, YouTube, this and that. But like I believe we have to give the आपको अंडरस्टैंडिंग होनी चाहिए. इफ यू आर नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग देन इट्स यूजलेस of having any class, you know. I don't want to teach or unless people are perception उनका हाई होना चाहिए. Okay, next we talk about the data. So when you go every process, each process, eh, power power plant, stamping, welding, you name any, or manufacturing shirts or manufacturing shan masala or anything, everybody has the process flow, everybody has system to catch the data, to get the data, and they are making based on the data decision based on the data. So data analysis is the key. Even आप 10 साल पहले चले जाएं या फ्यूचर में चले जाएं तो डेटा इज ऑलवेज द की. ओके, सो डेटा के बारे में कहते हैं कि वी हैव टू मेजर, एनालाइज एंड इम्प्रूव each step, each of the operation which I explain. Again, I am going back to incoming quality, stamping. Take the example of stamping, machining, and welding. One organization has three operations: stamping, machining, and welding, and incoming material. So incoming material, you cannot measure 100%, you know. You rely on your custom or your own supplier. They are sending you the material certificates. This is my material, this is my certificate, and this has this measurement criteria. Every parts they measured or they have some frequency established. Then you go to your operation. First operation is stamping. So parts are coming out of stamping. You are analyzing, you are measuring the parts out of stamping. And based on measurement, you analyze and Suppose the rework is high or scrap is high, then you analyze the data and then you improve for the process. Improve means you may have to go to maintenance or you have to change some part in the on the press, some dies, some punches. Maybe you have to uh, increase the load of the press. Maybe you have to touch the proxy switches. So this is the improve. Measure, analyze, improve. Each process, you take any process, as I said, take the process of, as I explained, one process as the power plant or garment manufacturing or shan masala or anything. Measure, analyze, improve.
Sir, shall we
This is
stop for 2 minutes because Azan is going on?
what is you are breaking up. Can you explain?
सर अजान हो रही है मैं कह रहा हूँ 2 मिनट के लिए अगर हम स्टॉप कर दें
हाँ 5 मिनट के लिए आप जाएं नमाज पढ़ लें, 5 मिनट के बाद आ जाएं। अभी क्या टाइम हुआ है? 5 मिनट बाद आ जाएं। या
4:30,
कितने?
it's now 4:30. हाँ
4:30 तो आप कहाँ, तो ऐसा करें ना आप, 10 मिनट तो लगेंगे नमाज पढ़ने में कम
या
से कम।
सर
तो
सर नमाज पढ़ने में टाइम है अभी अजान हो रही है
अच्छा अजान हो रही है, अच्छा अच्छा
नमाज
अच्छा
5:45 जी सर
अच्छा अच्छा। हाँ तो रुक जाएं, 5 मिनट रुक जाएं। 7:35 पे आ जाएं। 7, हाँ 35 पे, 4:35 आपका। अजान हो गया? अजान अजान हो गई, खत्म हो गई?
यस सर।
यस सर, हो गए।
Everybody is back? Okay. So we talk about the measure, analyze, improve. Third point is facts you can count on. Like get the fact result, fact really that the data is communicating to you, or whether it is correct or no. Really you can based on the data or no, you have to decide. And as I said, data speaks, stats listen. So data is speaking itself. At the press, I am rejecting 100 parts today. So stats is going to listen, and it will react accordingly. Either we have to measure the parts, what decision we have to make. The science behind every smart decision. Whatever decision you are going to take, there is a science, there is a method to react. Understand? So we talk about the need of stats and stats tooling in engineering. So we have to decide the need of stats and stats tools in engineering.
सर सॉरी फॉर द इंटरप्शन, आई हैव अ क्वेश्चन लाइक कि सर किसी प्रोसेस में लेट सपोज ये एक पेन है, इसकी लेंथ लाइफ 6 सेंटीमीटर है, एंड आई हैव सेट द बेंचमार्क 7 सेंटीमीटर। द डिवाइस मेजर इट, इफ लेस है तो रिजेक्ट कर देगा, अगर बेंचमार्क है तो अपग्रेड कर देगा। तो आई डोंट नीड डेटा टू टेक डिसीजन, आई नीड अ सिंगल सेट पॉइंट वैल्यू टू टेक द डिसीजन, शुड आई कंसिडर इट और नॉट?
Still you are taking data.
Sir, it is a single value on the basis which I am deciding should I consider it or not.
Yeah, single point, like suppose, I don't know what is the length you said. What is the
Sir,
length?
sir, like 6 centimeter is my
6
set point.
centimeter.
Yes,
If
sir.
you are getting 6 centimeter and plus minus something or no,
Yes, sir, you can.
there should be some dimension. Okay, if I get 7 inches, suppose you said 7 inches,
Yes, sir.
7 plus minus, if I get 0.5 more, I can accept or
Okay.
no?
Sir, you
A
can accept.
point, if so, you have to establish your range. My suppose it is 7, my 6.5 versus 7.5. So you
Yes,
can
sir.
accept, you have established the range, you can accept within this range. If
Okay.
the parts is out of range, then you are going to scrap, or maybe you have to rework. You have to decide on the process.
Yes, sir.
You understand? So range
Yes,
is
sir.
there. Range, acceptable range. We will talk about the range and all the data. You establish the range 7 inches. If I am getting 0.5 less, I am going to accept. If 0.5 more, I am going to accept. So you establish the range 6.5 and 7.5. Your acceptance boundary is 6.5 to 7.5. Whatever
Yes,
parts
sir.
coming under this boundary, you are going to accept. Otherwise, you are going to reject or you have to rework.
Okay, sir.
Importance of stats in engineering. Control and reduce process variation. We talk about the process variation. Any process you have to control, you have to control and reduce the process variation. I talk about the variation. Say 6.5, 7.5. And still you want to achieve 7. But the acceptable range is 6.5 and 7. So you try to control the variation. I should not get variation, more variation. My acceptable variation is already there, you know. I am not going to accept 8. I'm going to accept, as being said, 6.5 and 7.5. 8 I am not going to accept. 6 I am not going to accept. So I have to control my process. And variation, I have to control the variation. If you are not going to control variation, it is going to increase by the time. It is not going to decrease. Variation has to control by someone. Variation is not controlling itself. So variation has to control by adoption, by introducing some process control, introducing by, okay. So variation is the killing animal, which spoils your process. We damage your process. We damage your output. We we impact on your overall satisfaction. And this is overall satisfaction to customer also. You have two types of customer. One is internal customer, like your management asking about overall my cost of manufacturing will be $2 per piece. But due to variation, you are getting, suppose, $2.5. So management is your internal customer. Shipping point is your internal customer. Shipping point is telling me, give me the good parts. Your financial team, your management team is asking, the parts should not, eh, cost should not be increased. Cost of poor quality should be minimized. Management is asking. Cost of poor quality. Reduce process variation. This is all internal customer. External customer, you are sending the parts to other company, or your part is going, suppose your part is going to in vehicle, car. So end customer is your who's driving the car. So you have to have a definition of the internal customer versus external customer. So cost of poor quality, get it mind, write down somewhere, cost of poor quality is the key to control the process variation. Understand? I'm not talking about any miracle science. I'm talking very simple language. This is my style to give you the message. I'm giving you the message. I'm not teaching you. Try to understand. Get grasp control of the things which I am telling you. Therefore, I am emphasizing. Therefore, I'm putting more time there. Therefore, I'm trying to explain clearly. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. One second, everybody can just go through the list of the people who is attending. Abrar, Aisa, Mirza, Misbah. Who else is there? Can they go by name quickly? So I can use some names here. Round table. I see Abrar, I see Mirza, I see Mohammed Zain, and who else? Only 4 people?
No, sir, there are, I think 16 to 17 people are there.
Okay, can you quickly go around each people so that I know the people are there?
Mohit Zain, Afaq Javed, Abu Waqas, Abdul Subhan, Arishba Aslam, Faiz, Faiza, Mirza Misbah Beg, Mawiya Ahmad, Muhammad Azim, Muhammad Gawar, Muhammad Raza Ali, Muhammad Waqas, Naveen Siddiq, Siddiqui, Salar Ahmad, Shehzad Bukti.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay. So next point is we talk about the control and reduce process variation, and think everybody understand about the process variation and how what are the topics we have to control and reduce the process variation. Then second point is improve reliability and predictability. Reliability means like your actions are reliable. Suppose you are you are there is a issue in the incoming quality. The material which is supplier is sending you. How much reliable the information is there? They send you the certificate of the material. Have you checked? Have you rechecked whether the informations are reliable? Same thing, your press. You are measuring correctly your rejection part. You are rejecting the part. Are you measuring correctly? Or the print drying, you confirm with the drying and data is reliable and predictable. Predictable means you can predict, you can tell, yes, I can predict this is happening. So the enablers are better design, production, quality, and control decision. So confirm the product I'm making, it has a better design, acceptable design. Production controls are acceptable. And quality decision we are taking are reliable based on the facts, based on the data. So this is the importance of stats engineering. What we are going to talk about in the further slides, introduction of stats, which I already talked about. Key stats terms, descriptive and inferential stats, variation and normal distribution, introduce of Six Sigma methods and summary. We will discuss out of the slides also. So many things I have to discuss with you guys. It's not, I am not pertains to slides only. Okay. So don't concentrate on the slides. Concentrate what I am speaking. As I said, you can get thousands of presentation, thousands, very well organized. But the concept is to understand. We have to understand. There are two types of variations. You guys are not getting bored?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Are you understanding what I am telling?
Yes, sir.
Mhm. I want everybody in the class should understand. If they are not understanding, then it's useless. Okay. So ask any question. Every question is valid. I learned from asking question. I audit suppliers. I go to suppliers. I audit them. I go to new production environment. I tell the suppliers, you know better than anybody because you live here. You own the process. I'm not challenging you that I know better than you. You know better than me because you live here. You daily come here. So I have to learn from you. I tell my suppliers. I audit them. But I have to ask the question to make sure I'm understanding. Okay. So, hello, any question? Any question? Any question, please? No?
No, sir.
Okay. So we talk about there are two types of variation. Common causes, which is in the process. Process has variation itself. One time, as the process is creating, as I said, one of the guy mentioned about 7 inches part, and there is a variation 6.5 and 7.5. It is inherited in the process. Process is always going to vary. It is not consistent. We are there to control the variability. Every process has a variation. Nobody can give the guarantee there is no variation. So it is inherited to process. Process has inside variation. It's itself vary. A special cause due to external assignable sources. External things. So stress tools distinguish between the two common causes and special causes. Common causes is systematic, need process improvement. Special causes need corrective action. We will give you the example of special causes and common causes. How much time left? How much time left?
30 minutes.
30
Sir,
minutes.
30
Okay.
minutes.
Okay. So what is defects?
Error. It's mean defects mean error. If you
Yeah.
design any product and get any
Yeah. So like
problem
very
in
simple.
this
We
individual
will
products, that's called a defect.
A defect is any instance where a product or process fails to meet the specific requirement or customer expectation. We talk about the internal customer, we talk about the external customer. So, a specified requirement, we specified, like he said, I have to make a whatever length he showed me, the guy. So 7 millimeter, and we can produce the part 6.5 and 7.5 is the limit. So this is the limit dictate you to produce the part. If you are anything missing, anything like you're not meeting requirement, so you're creating defects. So specified requirement or customer expectations. Customer is expecting you have to give me a pen. Suppose I'm just giving a very example. A pen, it should have a length of, suppose any example. They have the clear expectation. Your internal customer and external customer, clear expectation. So if you are specified requirement of customer, if you are not meeting requirement of the customer, then defect is created. This is a non-conformance. According to conformance means meeting the required of requirement of expectation. Non-conformance, not meeting the required expectations to quality standards. Example is scratch on a smartphone screen, a missing button on a shirt, or a software bug. This is non-conformance. If you are buying a smartphone, you don't want to see scratch. You are the customer. You don't want to see the scratch on a screen. You are not going to buy. DPU, defects per unit, measure the average number of defects found in a single unit or product or service. We will talk about DPU in details. Defects per unit, average number of defects found in a single unit or product or services. There is one difference. Defects, a defective unit. Suppose, take the example of a car. Car has a windshield broken. This is one defect. But car has windshield broken and locks, door locks is not working, and there is a scratch in the bumper. So 3 defects in the car we found. So this is known as defective unit. Defect is one instance, like windshield broken is one defect. But the car has multiple defects, so it is defective unit. This is the difference between defect and defective units. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Understand or no? Okay. So we will talk about the DPU in details. I don't want to touch this subject now about the DPU. But 1 second. We will talk about the in details in different subject. So we talk about the common causes, natural random variation. As I said, inherited to process, in the process, always present and predictable within limits. It is predictable. Process has a variation, but within variation within limits. If it is out of limits, then we have to react. Example, normal variation in this machine speed or temperature. There is a normal variation in the machine operating, in the press operating, in the welding operating, or temperature of any of the equipment. Slight difference between material batches. You are getting the material in different batches. There may be slight variation. Variability in the operator techniques. One operator and second operator has some variation, definitely. If A operator is working versus B operator working, there is a variation. These are the inherited variations. Inherit, it is hidden in the process. Minor fluctuation in a major system accuracy. Changes in ambient condition, room temperature, humidity, change according to weather. Routine wear and tear of the equipment over time. Normal variation in the customer demand. Just like as I said, the guy gave the example of length 6.5 versus 7.5. This is normal variation. This is acceptable to customer. These are the common causes. So inherited to the process. And you can control it, but like it is inherited to the process. And this is going to happen. Weather is going to change. Environment is going to change. Humidity will change. Summertime more humid. These are kind of common causes. Understand? Common causes are the inherited to process, always present, predictable within limits. You can predict, yes. Yes, in summer, definitely humidity will be more. Understand?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Special causes, unexpected variation. You are not expecting. Arise from specific identifiable events. Machine malfunctioning or tool breakage. Special causes. Wrong material or supplier mix-up. New and untrained operator. Out of calibration. You know what is calibration? Calibration is like suppose you have a gauge. It's measured length. So how you make sure the gauge can measure the same length, like how you calibrate. You have to calibrate it by some master gauge or master things, so that like when you go to when you go to market, you buy something, and they weight, they use the weight. Okay, if you need 1 kilo of something, okay, so they put the weight in the one side and second, and they, or sometimes they have the like kind of equipment. So when you buy 1 kilo of something, definitely they have the, but there is a third party comes to the shops and verify with their master gauge, yes, their gauge is proper. This is calibration. You saw that sometimes inspectors used to come to different shops and measure, okay, you are measuring correct or not. This is calibration. They calibrate, yes, the gauge is measuring what is required to measure.
Sir, can you explain calibration again?
Calibration means, like, suppose you are measuring a length of a part, or hole in the part. So you have a pin. One of the pin insert in the hole and see the hole is okay or not. You go, you insert the pin in the hole and came out. If it is okay, then you pass the part. But how you make sure this pin is according to our specification? Go, no go pin is according to specification. You you take in the lab and calibrate it is dimensions. Understand? There is a, like,
Yes.
attribute. There are two type of gauges: attribute versus. We will discuss in details. I don't want to do now. So there is two type of gauges. One is uh, attribute gauge. One is variable gauges. Okay. So how you make sure your gauge is calibrated? The measuring system is calibrated. So you have to have master gauge. And like what they do, the inspector goes to your shops and measure, and they have the standard weights. They compare with the standard weights so that the shop is not giving you the wrong error. You understand? If you are asking 1 kilo, you are getting the 1 kilo. So they go,
Yes.
they go in each shop and they measure. They used to measure. I remember in long time. I don't know what is happening now, but it happens. So out of calibration, we will discuss calibration in details. Out of calibration, measuring device is not correct. Sudden process change, contamination, that is raw material or something. Contamination, contamination. What is contamination? Dust, welding spatters, environmental. These are going to have special causes which going to impact your process. Suppose you are, like, using grease somewhere, and grease is contaminated, lot of dust is there, it is going to impact your process. Understand? We will discuss more about it.
Okay, sir.
Data driven decision making. Data should be factual. Assumption, don't assume anything. Measure it, confirm it. Get the factual data. Don't have the assumptions, as you cannot run any process. Okay, yes, it is running good, no problem. No, collect the data. How you can say like my process is working good unless you have a data? Support continuous improvement and performance tracking. As I said, track. One day you measure, after a month you are going to measure. No. Your system is proof. You are working continuous improvement, and based on the data, you are seeing the data. If there is no data, no tracking system, how you are going to improve? Build confidence in engineering recommendation. Whatever engineering recommendation, build confidence. Make sure they are okay. Adhere to them. Decision making is not going to happen until you have a data. Data is the key. You cannot run any of the operation without data. Understand? Any questions so far? It is interesting class or it is boring?
No, sir, it is interesting. I'm enjoying some.
The 50-50, sir.
What is it?
50-50, half boring, half interesting. It's a first class. So,
Why boring? Give me the reason
sir,
so
I
that
think
I.
it's a, sir, we can only, मतलब proper हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं अभी तक. इट्स नॉट गिवन एनी प्रैक्टिकल एग्जांपल्स और हमने इस पे काम नहीं करा है, तो आई थिंक इट्स द फर्स्ट डे फॉर दिस रीजन.
So what you need, like what you need, what is
सर
expected?
एम आई क्लियर जो मैंने आप.
No, I am not clear. What you need to see? What is your expectation?
सर एक्चुअली मेरी मेरी जो फील्ड है वो फाइनेंस साइड पे है. और आप जो एग्जांपल्स दे रहे हैं वो ज़्यादातर वो इंजीनियरिंग साइड पे, स्पेसिफिक मैन्युफैक्चरिंग और प्रोडक्शन.
Uh,
तो
finance
फॉर
side,
दिस रीजन.
actually, I understand your question. Okay, yeah, because financial definitely it is subject. It is uh, engineering. Most of the time we are talking about engineering. You understand? I am lacking in financial terms and terminologies. I am lacking. I don't have the background for that financial. But ultimately, you have to whatever I so far I am talking. I am not giving you an engineering example. Most of the time I am talking generally data driven. In finance also, you cannot live without data. And like
यस सर, यस
productivity
सर.
productivity improvement is always like, so far we talk about the data collection, assignable cost, and the other causes. All goes towards finance. uh, Definitely it's worth listening. Maybe it is boring for you, but like I just want to give you the idea about the stats. Stats is a kind of engineering, but it goes when when uh, there is a IATF audit. I got the certification of master lead auditor also. When we go audit the teams, they audit the every department. They audit the HR, human resources. They audit the financial. They audit the production. They audit every department, stores, every department. What is the concept of the audit? Whatever you have a quality policy, you have a policy. Whatever policy is there policy exist, and you are working according to policy or not. This is the audit purpose. If you are saying whatever you are saying, whatever you are doing, this is the gap auditor try to find out and work for the improvement. So they audit every department in the company. But as I said, my background is engineering, and like I don't go for finance audit. I I go for the production audit, manufacturing audit, maintenance audit, tool audit. This all audits, not the finance audit, because I don't have enough knowledge about it. Definitely, you may be bored, but try to
No,
grasp
sir,
the
it's okay.
things.
It's okay. It's worth it
No,
for me, but it's
no,
worth it for me.
yeah, it is. Try to get the information. I will talk about the IATF also. When you go IATF session, this is I'm just giving a basic information, you know. When we go IATF subject, you will enjoy the like conformances versus non-conformances. Like you have auditable points. Okay, yes, leisure. I'm just using some leisure is there or no. Account account details is available or no. Management has to review the accounts detail or no. So what is the frequency of accounts review audit, you know? This is general things I'm speaking. You're right. I don't have background about the finances. I have engineering, manufacturing, maintenance, tooling, this and that. My background is versatile, but not specific to finance. Not really not. Sorry about that. Okay.
No,
So
sir, it's okay. So,
so any other observation from other team member?
Sir, for me, session is quite interesting because being engineer, I can relate the example you are giving, like process industry, and I have done internships in same industry, so it's quite informative.
Thank you. Yeah. Any from,
And
go ahead.
sir, it is very informative for me because recently I've done my an internship in a Suzuki company, and I've worked in the second part of that company, which is loads, name of loads. The process which you were describing in the session, like stamping, uh, screening, like these all process I have watched by hand to end, and I have worked as well.
Good.
Even I've made a report on it. If you want, I can provide you as well.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't want to feel like because I can just directly jump into Six Sigma and this and that, but I before going through, I just want to, as I said, there are a lot of presentation in the market. You can get very nice presentation, very nice presentation, but like it's not the key. Key is to make you guys understand. If you're not understanding, there is no advantage of my wasting my time, you know. So I just wanted you guys to understand, grasp the things slowly and gradually, and ask the question. So maybe if I cannot answer, I will get the answer. This is the key. All answer I cannot give you, okay? But I can find the answer for you, okay? So this is the key. This is two-way communication. It is not one-way communication, okay? So um, about the any like what is the you have some uh, other people any comments or anything like that or you should proceed. How many girls in the system in the class?
I think there are only two girls.
Okay, so yeah, because they have different. But I just wanted to make sure they are also aware whatever we are talking about. I don't want any confusion, you know. Okay. So just make sure next session same attendance. Say attendance should be same. Like I don't want people are leaving and this and that. So I enjoy when the attendance is up to the level. And I don't want people missing. So just to make sure. Okay. And I took the points of the financial, but definitely I am helpless because I don't have enough knowledge about the finances. It's not like I'm not lead, I'm not chartered accountant or like this. So talk about the previous slide, we talk about the data. So uh, predicting and controlling process performance. So use past data to forecast process outcomes. So use the surrogate info. Surrogate? Surrogate means today data is like if you're in manufacturing environment, you get that today's data. But surrogate data for last couple of weeks data is surrogate data. Previous data, which is available. Definitely it should be available. Okay. So use the past data and current data to forecast how we can um, to forecast the process outcomes. What is the process outcomes is there? So review the data. Data is the key. Monitor key variables to maintain consistency. So whatever the variables, may monitor it. So variable is going not to we talk about the variability. Every
हाँ
process have a variability. So monitor the variability. Variability is according to the specified re specified. It should not be so much. So variable has a consistency. Okay. Supports preventive action rather than reactive action. So preventive action, like suppose you have to do the preventive maintenance, do the preventive maintenance. Don't based on reactive. Okay, reactive means, okay, this is, oh, machine is bad today. Oh, we have to do something. But why you have not thought that machine may be bad? We have to do the proper greasing, proper maintenance, this and that. So preventive action is more preferable than reactive. You understand preventive versus reactive, yes? Reactive, some actions happens, then immediately we have to react. Preventive, we predict this is going to happen and we have to take care of it. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you please repeat? Sir, can you please repeat the word of reactive?
What is it?
Sir, can you
Word
please
of
repeat the concept of reactive? Preventive means
reactive means
predictive and
reactive means one machine is running. Okay, suddenly it's breakdown and you have to replace some parts. Okay, you are telling no, I have to react this part. But why you have not thought it that this part may wear in some times. So you have ascertained the life of the part. Yes, it is going to run 2 years. After 2 years, I have to, somebody is speaking. So, um, so you have the preventive means like you ascertain, yeah, this part is going to survive for 2 years. After 2 years, I have to change it. So this is like preventive action you have taken. But suppose the part broken and then you are going to replace, then this is reactive. So all preventive means, suppose for the rust, what you do for to protect the rust on some part, you you put on rust preventative uh, chemical on it. Yes, and suppose uh, in uh, your like anything which take future damage or future damage to the operation, you predict I am going to take preventive action so that it should not happen. Reactive means something happen and you react, like oil change in the car. Why you are oil changing as soon as mileage comes? This is preventive action you are taking. You are changing oil as per mileage or whatever mileage is there. You are taking preventive action. If you are not changing, suppose the oil is there and something happens and you did not change the oil in the car. Pads. You know brake pads are going to, you check and somebody is telling yes, brake pads are going to be bad after life is brake pads is like about 2 years based on your running condition. So you have to take the preventive action rather than after the brake pads completely gone, you are going to take the action. So this is the difference between preventive and reactive actions. Okay, now 7:30, I think we are done. Any question,
Yes, sir.
any feedback or anything? Dr. Swail
Sir,
online or Dr.
No, sir. Dr. Sohail are not available at that in this meeting. They
Okay,
have go.
okay. So any quick observation, anything anybody has?
सर
just a
आपने
small question that
One by one. Yes, go ahead.
सर एक क्वेश्चन था आपने प्रोसेस वेरिएशन पढ़ाया है
Hmm.
इसकी 2 टाइप्स थी आप इसको एक दफ़ा समराइज कर देंगे इसकी जो टाइप्स थी सर
Process very common causes or you are talking about common
यस सर
causes? Okay.
यस सर
Yeah. Common causes inherited in the process. So every process is going to behave, process उस उसमें there is a variation inherited in it. Variation is going to happen. Every process cannot produce behave like ideally. So it is inherited. Okay. But outside factor, we are going to talk about more. I will give you more example about this. Okay. Let me next session just bring this point first agenda. I will give you more example of the common causes and
ओके
special
सर
cause. Okay.
ठीक ठीक
So next week we are going to meet Saturday or Sunday?
सैटरडे सर
Saturday.
इन वो सैटरडे संडे वी हैव बोथ दिस क्लासेस इन द
Mhm.
सेम टाइम 3:30 सैटरडे एंड संडे
Okay. Okay. But just make sure attendance should be same people should be joining. If attendance is low, then I may have to consider it because I don't enjoy if the people are not there, like at least the people should be like attendance should be full. Okay, everybody should attend.
ओके
Okay.
सर ओके
Uh,
सर
okay. And
अबरार
any
यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चन
yeah, Mohit bhai, I just want to ask that every Saturday and Sunday the session timing will be same like 3:30 to 5:30, 2 hours per session.
यस
Oh shit. Okay.
यस
what is?
ही आस्किंग कि जो क्लासेस हैं हमारी सैटरडे संडे वो सेम डेज होंगी और सेम टाइम पे होंगी चेंज तो नहीं है कोई टाइम
नहीं, अगर आप लोग फील करेंगे कि सैटरडे अगर बिजी डे है तो हम सिर्फ संडे कर सकते हैं, यू guys डिसाइड, but I want attendance full. Otherwise, if attendance is going to lower, then maybe we have to drop the idea of this sessions. I don't enjoy if the people are not there. So it's like I'm committed, but I want the commitment from your side. So just make sure, send me the list. The people should be attending, you know. If people are not attending, then I don't enjoy, really.
Okay, sir, I got it.
Okay.
मोहित भाई
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
मोहित भाई
Thank
मुझे
you,
ना
sir.
सर सैटरडे मोहित भाई
What is it? Somebody was speaking?
मोहित भाई
I think Afra, you say something, कुछ बोल रहे हो
मोहित
आप?
भाई जी मोहित भाई मैं ये कह रहा था कि सैटरडे वाले दिन ना मेरी 4 से जो है ना मतलब 8 तक मैं कहीं पर होता हूँ ना कोचिंग में, तो सैटरडे का कोई टाइम मैनेज हो सकता है या यही रखना है, फिर मैं मैनेज कर लूंगा ना उस हिसाब से।
तो संडे कर लें फिर सिर्फ आप संडे हम you guys decide because I want
Okay, sir.
attendance.
Okay, sir, we can decide then. I will confirm you ना कि we have both days classes or not. Most
Yeah,
probably हम दोनों days रखेंगे. Then I will confirm you.
yeah, confirm. You want 1 day or you want 2 days? Because I want full attendance. Because Saturday, a lot of people have the commitment parties, this and that. You guys have eat a lot of biryanis, you know. So, so,
Yes.
mm, so, so just make sure Saturday. I think a lot of people are busy. So
Yeah.
if you want to keep Sunday, let me know. Tell Dr. Sohail. We will decide. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much for
Thank
all
you,
this.
sir.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Assalamu alaikum.
Bye.